Hello YouTube! Happy Thursday. In case you missed the last episode, I'm going to throw a quick disclaimer here that for some reason the footage from this recording is a bit lower quality than usual. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it since I don't even know what caused it. But this was from a 5-hour stream, so next episode will be the last one affected by this. Anyway, we finally sorted out our issue with tracking down the wrong books today, and we actually learned how to read. Did you know there's a front and back to the pages of a book? Crazy. Also, we managed to bring the self-igniting torch to a couple of key locations, so progress is being made. I'm out of town for a wedding Thursday through Monday, so I'm gonna do my best to have a video ready for Tuesday as well, but we'll see if I actually pull that off. Without further ado, here's day 44. The former seat of power of Arinda Ares before the current era and the rise of the Red Banner. Wow, it costs 5 gems, and it's rare. Okay. So to find that, we'll probably want to choose black on Banner of the King, but maybe we'll just stumble into it. Okay, so then there's still one more room we don't even have the blueprint for yet. The drafting sweepstakes is going to be really hard. We'll have to go back to working on the realm sigils at some point. And let's go check if we can pull a shrine today, because I'd love to try out some curse mode. Curse mode I think is going to be really, really hard. Like, a lot harder than dare mode was. I mean, maybe there are some harder dares you can get that I got luckier to not get, but... Alright, well we got the trade post. We got the trading post, and we have... If we find the coat check, we have our self-igniting torch. So, we'll take that. And we have no items to trade. Yeah, you dynamite. Okay, so we also want to be on the lookout for the freezer today. And while we've got a trading post, maybe we look for a greenhouse. Potentially we could get the power smasher in the same day. Who knows? I have no idea what blue tents is going to be, but considering how much it costs, there is a chance it is a whole new section of the game. Wow, a watering can in our spare green room. Alright, so are we going to get the ink bottle again? Okay, so now I think we don't have a large enough sample size to confirm this yet, but I think we're going to get the inkwell every day. We are essentially new game plussing our stars. We are starting from 0, and we are starting to see other constellations along with the inkwell, is my guess, but I don't know that for certain. Statements on the other 2 boxes are true. Gems are not in this box. Gems are in the black box. Yeah, so they gotta be in here. Cool. Sometimes these just click for you, and sometimes they wrap your brain in a tight little knot. Still looking for a shovel though. Conservatory? Damn. Break room, because we're working towards those trophies. Break room for the trophies. 11 is 11. 3. What? This one is blue. You're supposed to be pink. Okay, I don't think it's gonna matter for this puzzle, but I think order of operations is maintained inside to out. So 3 plus 2, 5, 9, 10. Minus 10 is 0, plus 2 is 2. So I think because plus and minus are transitive, it doesn't matter, but... Okay. Interesting. So there is another new mechanic being added to our break room. Refill the watering can. Love that. Wait, did it finish refilling? The animation goes away. Yeah, okay, cool. What is the meal of the day? We need a trophy room. No big deal, we can get that done. We love seeing bacon and eggs, always. And the other 2 I'll hold off on, because we still have we have a crap ton of steps, because we took a what's it even called? Sauna. We took a sauna yesterday. So we're still at 71 steps. We're not even down steps yet. Yikes. I think I'm gonna redraw this. We gotta test this mechanic eventually anyway, so... Okay, we do permanently lose a star for doing that. It's good to know. I know we found the Southern Cross in the observatory, but... Jeez. Oh, I have the car keys, don't I? I'm gonna go morning room here and then hope to find garage off of it. Would be really cool. We are drowning in gems. What are you beeping at? Ooh! Shovel in the morning room. Did I know you can find that there? No. Morning room. I'm willing to bet you can actually maybe find a shovel in any green room. Still beeping. What are you beeping about? Oh, hello. Little Heidi guy. Wow, our watering can is about to be empty again already. Actually, it might be. Is that the third one? Watering, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have to go refill our watering can again already. That's crazy. Let's see what they got. Sleeping mask is good because I think we're gonna be forced to take a weight room, and then we can kind of recover from that with a sleeping mask. Running shoes are always helpful as well. Screw it, we'll take all of it. Magnifying glass, I think there's only one place left to bring it, and it's the library, and we don't even have the book that requires it in there, so... Drafting strategy 5 is... Are you going to be locked? Oh, that's very annoying. That's very, very annoying. It's worth the steps to just go around it, but... Damn. Pissing me off like that, Great Hall. I know you're the fake door. Adorned. I know you. I know your secrets. Ouch, my money. Alright, refill the watering can again. And you know what, now that we're short on steps, we'll buy the club sandwich and a bunch of bananas. And instantly we are pretty much recovered in terms of steps. Back up to 57, just like that. Crazy. Crazy. All of the tiny little buffs in this game just really add up. Alright, dead end here, give me a coat check. Did not get our coat check. Man, some of these freaking... This Southern Cross has given us not what we want. The fact that archives and weight rooms are both 4-doored rooms, and the Southern Cross is going to make them show up a whole bunch is tough. Yeah, we'll go Reading Nook here. Because this will mean we can take a library and put Drafting Strategy Volume 5 in it. Oh, and a little apple. And then tomorrow we'll have to try and find a magnifying glass for that. What rarity is the greenhouse? I'm surprised it's standard. I mean, I know it can only show up on the east wing, but I feel like I've barely seen this thing recently. Yeah, I've only drafted it 3... Wait, I've only drafted the greenhouse 3 times? In 44 days? That seems really low. That's crazy. Okay, well... We'll just do it from this side. There's the freezer. Though we haven't found the coat check yet. Oh man, you know what sucks about the freezer that I always forget about? Is that once you've frozen your stuff, you can't even use them either. Like, I almost wish the freezer was... You can no longer gain coins and gems for the end of the day, and whatever's left over is saved. But that's not how it works. It's... You can no longer change the amount of either of them. Oh, hi. You're an hour early begging for dinner. You can no longer change the amount of either of them. That's not freezing. I know. That'd be way too good, and it wouldn't fit the... That's thawing when you need. Yeah. And it wouldn't fit the theme of the freezer, but... It makes the freezer tough to take, because unless you actually see it towards the end of a run... I mean, I guess the benefit of it is I could just take it right now, call it a day, and then start tomorrow with 11 gems. You know, that's nice. I think it's just because I like to do these long runs where I try and fill like as much of the house as I possibly can, that I don't take the freezer much because when it shows up in the middle of the run, I'm not willing to take it. Oh man, I'm so allergic to you. Ah. Okay, well this has got to be master. If we had a lever, I'd consider the casino. 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Assume. Yeah. Okay. I'm still so confused. I think we need Violet. I think will be Her Ladyship's diary, and green. I really cannot remember what book green is. I think you're missing something. I'm missing something from this book. You're counting right. It's more about the books. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm missing. I assume what I'm missing is that the books... The books are these books. Sorry, I didn't want you going too far on a wild goose chase. Yeah, no, I'm glad you said something. There is a difference between spoiling something I haven't figured out and stopping me because I'm on the wrong track and I should know the answer. Like I would have been just annoyed at myself if I found this later. So the red book is the Red Prince. Okay, we've got that one right. The green book is Realm and Rune. Oh, we need a new clue again, and the fixed stars. Okay, let me grab that. And we're gonna have to take out the fixed stars again, but actually we can just get that one from the observatory. We don't actually need to draft that one. Okay, so this word is wrong, which makes sense. It was extremely confusing to have a sentence end on the word not. Alright, well, the fixed stars we at least can do today, because we have the observatory, so we can make it back there. The other two, Realm and Rune and a new clue, both have to come from the library, so we'll have to get back around to those. And unfortunately, yeah, I'm going to prioritize that over this. So we'll take out a new clue again, and then Realm and Rune will be the last one. There's an armory, so now we need to get our 35 coins for you, the axe. While we're at it, I think I'm going to buy this shield because it's going to keep offering us. It's going to keep offering the archives. There's the archives. Knight's shield, archives, love that. Ah, cool, on the bottom right it says shielded. Let's continue this way. Locked! Locked and mean. So much locked, so much mean. The whole, like, plan today was to find the coat check and then find the freezer, and we have not done that. Office. We need to check the... No, the office is the emails that was the first emails we read. We need to check the lab and the shelter emails. It's an okay darkroom though, because we just get to tuck the darkroom away in a corner and not have to draft it again. Any reason to take the office? Not that I can think of. Oh, the money. We do need the money for our axe. Ah. We haven't had money problems in a while, so I kind of forgot. Oh, I might regret that decision. Although there's our coat check. Okay, we got the coat check. We just have to find the freezer now. I just forget if I've got a smasher. Double keys. That's very cool. Holy crap, 5 keys. Okay, that's more than I needed, but thank you, game. Appreciate that. Freezer. Show me a freezer. Never the freezer when you actually want the freezer. Oh, boy. I am tempted to take the ballroom. Okay, the ballroom, I was gonna say, but it loses us a bunch of gems. It only actually loses us 1 gem, because we're spending 2 on it. But I'm considering the Geist bedroom just for the rerolls. No, we'll go ballroom. We haven't seen a trophy room, so... Locked and mean. Locked and mean. We're kind of looking like we're not going to be able to afford the axe at this rate. Although there's a treasure trove. Oh. So the treasure trove is going to be worth like 20, so we really do kind of have to take that. As much as I'd like to take the lab, because we still have to read the emails in there. Gonna go treasure trove. I will go back for 2 more gems, or 1 more gem, and nab all of this cash. And what do you got for me? A white chest, then red handwritten note. Interesting. Red and handwritten. The previous box in this room contained a true statement. Now, the previous box in this room was the true treasure of the trove is not in the house. And that is a true statement, because this is handwritten. Wow. Rules from all over the game starting to apply here. We needed rules from long ago to put that one together. It gives us quite a few rerolls. So we'll take classroom, we'll pop back into the ballroom. We're definitely getting some use out of this ballroom. I understand why the number on the ballroom can't be higher. Why, like, it's gotta be 2 and it can't be 3 or 4 or whatever. The problem is just the later into the game you get, the worse the ballroom gets, and I feel like it's a really good room, and I'd love to see it have uses. Okay. We use all our rerolls here looking for a freezer. It's the only thing we care about right now. As good as these other rooms might be. 2 dice is not better than the 3 rerolls we currently have. Oh my god, we got it. Oh. Damn. I didn't think of the fact that I should take the office, get enough money to buy our axe. We can't do both. Well, okay, this is the harder combo to pull off. We've been wanting to do this for ages. It works! We can burning glass the stuff in here. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so is it gonna work on this too? It is a prism key and a letter. Oh wow, we've been trying to pull this off for so long. Thaw only in the event of my death. Oh, where is this from? I need a magnifying glass. No. No. I didn't buy the magnifying glass back at the commissary, and now... No, it was today. I literally said, I have no more need for the magnifying glass. Because the book we need it for isn't even in the library. And now we got this combo off and we can't view the stamp. That looks like the little heart symbol. The little heart symbol of, I think, Corisha? Corisha? It looks like the little heart. I'm gonna put Snowy with a question mark next to Corisha, so that we don't know that's a certain thing. Okay, to me from Herbert, another one. Okay. Simon, I had wished for you to read this letter upon first arriving at Mount Holly, but I couldn't risk the contents of these pages falling into unsympathetic hands. My personal freezer should prove quite the safe box, as all of the staff have for many years respected my wishes that it remain shut and untampered. My favorite snacks were also stored here. Can I get some? Got snacks? But in addition to these delicious treats, it has also, for the last 20 years, stored many a cryptic message and ciphered note. The nondescript cooler is, in fact, a dubious frozen postbox of chilled secrets. Cool. Have you heard of the Children of Blackwater? I have. I have no idea how forthcoming your father has been about the details surrounding your mother's final chapter, or the role he thinks I played in that end. I've always denied involvement. To him, to the detectives, to the Crown, and now to you as well. But can I honestly say I had nothing to do with her disappearance? And yes, I speak of disappearance, not death. For I, too, cling to the hope that our fears are unfounded, and have occasionally, from time to time, caught fragments of information that bolster this belief. Fragments of information that have cost me plenty, for our country is never short of opportunists and blackmailers. Still, as I am now dead, I don't want this knowledge to be buried with me, even if that means passing the burden of these fragments on to you, even if that information may weigh heavier on your head than the crown involved. Oh, that's a cool line. Unfortunately, this information is a little too precious to entrust entirely to this freezer, as I'm not too confident that the sanctity of my snacks the sanctity of my snacks will extend beyond my life. I've always found it best to use multiple baskets when it comes to incriminating eggs, a lesson that I recently learned again when a member of my staff betrayed my confidence. I have placed 8 red envelopes in 8 even more secure locations throughout the estate, and left a hidden message for you among the art that hangs in almost every room in this house. Oh, that part I knew. Okay. This message is the key to unlock... I thought it was going to say a hidden message in the letters. This message is the key to unlocking these secrets, but you must be open in your interpretation, as the message itself harbors multiple double meanings and hidden entendres. Yeah, I'll say. One final word of guidance: the safe combinations you are seeking will not be found in writing on the estate, so I hope you haven't been wasting too much time jotting down random invoice numbers and dates. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, I wish I'd found this earlier. So I hope you haven't been wasting too much time jotting down random invoice numbers and dates. I also found this after unlocking all the safes. Yeah, I really wish I'd found this earlier. I would have been much less frustrated with my attempts at opening all the safes. Only by deciphering the many meanings of the 44-character message can you hope to unlock its many mysteries. To each their own letters, Herbert S. Sinclair. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. That's just a little hint at the picture puzzle, but I'm trying to figure out how the dashes of the castle cipher might fit into this. I think they're unrelated. It's interesting though. I'm pretty sure that is just a hint at the picture puzzle. Damn. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we learned nothing from that, which sucks. Wait, what? It is a T. Okay. In my memory, this blueprint drawing always had an E in it. But this is a T. I just had a brief moment of, wait, what the heck? That letter's not supposed to be a T. What is this? Maybe there's a second code, but no, that is supposed to be a T. If we count. Okay, well, now that we have brought a burning glass here, and we have... I mean, all we really got out of that is that we got that letter, which, cool. But we now know what drafting the furnace within a few ranks of the freezer does. Well, do we? Oh! Whoa! Okay, I would have been really upset if I left without discovering that. Okay, you know what? I was gonna check off draft furnace within a few ranks of the freezer, but I'm not gonna do that. There is a chance that it does something different. Okay, what the heck did we just find in here? An upgrade disc, that's sweet. Some kind of super cooled server. Are these the 2 pieces that are missing from the Blackridge Grotto? The network servers are finally out of cold storage. Or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto off the East Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could do, since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we're going to store the 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. They should serve as readily accessible replacements should any of the primary consoles fail. Denny Revane, admin key, Reva D, yeah. Revane D. Okay. So Denny, Moose, I know you're hungry, baby, but you still got a half hour, okay? You can just wait. You can just wait for dinner. You don't have to keep bumping my legs every 10 minutes. Denny Revane, he is the one who was fired for stealing mail, and Herbert even noted in that letter we just read that one of his staff members just betrayed him or something. So what are we supposed to get from this? All I'm really getting from this is that the guy who was fired had a fairly intimate knowledge of the server system. I feel like the dots on this matter, and maybe the lights down in the grotto are a puzzle and they are missing a piece, and this is the missing piece. In case that's true, I will screenshot these. Screenshot it. Cool. Now we also have to get our self-igniting torch out to the trading post. And we've got a couple more drafts to do off the armory. Oh, do we want to code check something? Oh, and we have an upgrade disk. Oh, crap. We have nowhere to use it, do we? Oh, worst case scenario, we can use our upgrade disk at the Blackbridge Grotto. We don't actually need to code check our self-igniting torch because we don't have anywhere else that we need to bring it. I think that's the last place we needed to bring a burning glass. So I guess I will coat check the Knight's Shield just to have. Just because that's the best item here. Or a watering can, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the watering can. Screw it. Watering can. Upgrade disc. What do you got for me? Boudoir! Okay. I think, did we upgrade our boudoir in dare mode? Oh, wow. Oh, man, I love these options. Dice have to be the best one. But boudoirs, the apples is so cool for laboratory. Okay, if we were much earlier in the game, I'd take the boudoir for the lab experiments, but I think the dice are going to be better for solving puzzles from here on out. The apples really would be fun, but I think there's going to be plenty of other ways to get allowance and stuff, so we're going to go with boudoir. I am lightly disappointed in myself for taking the safe but not fun choice there, but I think it's correct. I think it's the right choice. Man, we're gonna end today with like 80 steps. Is there a freezer for steps? Because holy crap. Huh, this doesn't remain dug up like the one in the... like the other permanent dig spots I've found, like in the patio. Maybe we'll use Ben or the King to find the throne room. Alright, dynamite. Do I have to light it and run? No, it's just a cutscene. It's gonna blow up right there? Really? That seemed kinda dumb. Cool. A secret room. Why couldn't we have moved the stuff before lighting it? We couldn't have just moved everything over a little? Another upgrade disc. Wow. Very cool. Oh. Oh. Okay. Do we live in a Prohibition era? Huh. Where's that little tube that I just saw? That little exhaust pipe? Aw. Lame. It should show the little exhaust pipe. Okay. Do we live in like a Prohibition era? And this is where they're making these jugs of liquor that we found in the back of the car, where like apparently that's what Denny Ravane was. No, Ravane, was it Ravane? Or was it Christoph? Christoph was delivering to someone? From Denny. Okay. Christoph, here's the rest of your share, 40 gold, from the moonshine shipment we made last week. It's moonshine, cool. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continually increasing suspicion. But I do need to ask another small favor of you. Next week, when you take the Baron to town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or two, I would be much beholden to you. Why? Why, though? Oh, it doesn't say why? Okay, I'm gonna not take this gold on the off chance it will be there next time I come to the trading room. I'm gonna be really upset if it's not, and I wasted this 40 gold on a day when I had the freezer. I'd be really upset. But I'm gonna assume this room remains blown open. I have to assume that. Alright, what can we trade? Car keys for a compass. Compass for a salt shaker for a key. No, for a magnifying glass. Ooh, we got the magnifying glass. Hell yeah. Metal detector for Lucky Rabbit's foot. Shovel, sleep mask, gems. I just traded that for free. For key, coin purse, night shield for 3 ivory dye. Torch for a lockpick, prism key for a hall pass. Upgrade disc. I would never trade away an upgrade disc. Okay, the fact that we got the magnifying glass is very cool. We can, unfortunately, we have to freaking run all the way back up to the top of the house. But I'm gonna do that because I want to see that stamp. I think we're getting close-ish to going back to trying to solve more sigils. We've got a decent amount of information. I don't think we quite have all the information yet for another sigil, but I think we're getting close. We need probably next chance we get for classrooms, we'll take them. I think we're in need of some learning. A mailroom upgrade, cool. Same day delivery. The package will be delivered here after you reach rank 8. That's cool. So it's like a dining room, but you get the items that day. And it still counts as a tomorrow room. No contact delivery. The package will be dropped off on the entrance steps the day after drafting this room. That's really good. That's really, really good. A very large package will be delivered here 3 days after drafting this room. Oh, 3 days is a millennia at the rate we play. This just seems really good. I like the idea of same-day delivery, but the thing is, once you've reached rank 8 and backtracking to go get those items, like, the best thing about items is you can kind of shape your day after getting them. Like, if you have a shovel, you prioritize green rooms. If you have a hammer, you prioritize the pool. But drafting this and then, like, hopefully getting an item that helps you with the rooms you already had is not as good. I really like mailrooms. Starting off with the items right away is, like, that helps shape your day the most. I'm into it. Very into it. Okay, let's go look at that stamp. All the way back up at the top of the friggin' house. Ah, can't take my money. Freezer. Dumb freezer idiot. I wonder if the furnace... I mean, the furnace is gonna warm up the whole room, but is it gonna, like... It'd be cool if you could turn off the freezer effect with the furnace as well. Alright, let's look at this stamp. Oh, interesting. I mean, it's got the heart symbol, so I'm pretty sure it is Costa Rica, but it doesn't say Costa Rica or anything. There's what looks like some mushrooms growing at the base of it. At the base of a shrine. It's probably a shrine. Is religious one of the options for sigils? I think religious was one of the options for, like, type of society. Spiritual, elevated reference for nature. Nice, yeah, okay, so we got another detail for that. Spiritual, cool, okay. So we know it's snowy, spiritual. We're just missing transportation. We're missing transportation, and we're missing... That's it, right? Yeah, we're just missing transportation. Cool. Okay. Nice. Glad we came back for that. Alright, all the way back down to the break room to call it a day. And after the parlor puzzles, I guess there's curse mode we could try. We're only 2 rooms from completing the directory. We haven't actually seen the throne room yet, and then there is one more room that we haven't even discovered, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? While we've got the observatory, let's go check out the fixed stars and see what the word is from that room. All right, page 3, word 8. 1, 2, 3. Huh? How is this possible? Page 3, word 8. 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 words. Unless it's like the 5th word on page 4? What? Is the copy of the fixed stars in the library different? XYZ ABC 873 10113. And then page Z word X results in page 3 word 8. Yeah, I did all that right. Page 1, 2, 3, but there's only 3 words here. How is that possible? It would be checkout card, title page. Oh, wow. Have I been counting? Oh no. I've been counting not 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been counting 1, 2, 3. Oh, I've been counting wrong. So, page 1, 2. Okay, well that's still page 3 no matter what. Unless it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would make the word base. Okay, if that's true, I need to go check out Red Prince again. Alright, it's going back to the master bedroom. 1, 2, 3. What page am I going to? 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Word 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn, not assume. Okay. Okay, well I'm glad we figured that out before tomorrow, where we'll be drafting a new book. Realm and Rune. So we have turn something something base. No, I don't think there's any way I can guess this. But I think what it's going to be telling us is that the base of something, like, I don't know, the base of a table or a cabinet or something, we have to turn something on the base of it. Turn what? I'd love to be able to figure this one out before I'm supposed to know it. Something base. I don't know. Alright, let's call it from the break room. Get our key card for tomorrow. Ooh, find last microchip is still in our notes. We can check that off. Wow, we got a lot of stuff done today. Glad we finally solved the freezer. We still have to get the freezer near the furnace, but I don't think that's gonna reveal anything that the burning glass didn't. I don't think so. And we got the trading post dynamite done, so we currently have nowhere else we need to bring the burning glass. Steps taken, 167. A lot of steps. Alright, I am going to go feed the beast who keeps poking at my feet because she is hungry, and I'll be back and I'll do one more run. Screw it.